and it is worth it for this Walrus. If I do a quick review on this, I know a lot of people have done it. I got this when it first came out, but because of my video, I've got a new camera up here now. Well, I said I was going to get a new one. It's actually a second-hand one. It's exactly the same as the one I had before. But it only cost me £20, so it'll do until I can save up a lot more money for a decent video camera. Right, in the box we've got the instructions here. It's typical new Airfix instructions, and a couple of sheets there extra. Right, basically you put in the floor deck into the bottom boat hole of it, and the red part is where it is and how it fits in. And sometimes you'll get red mark here. This is what has been done previously, and this is where the new piece goes, so it's a good way of doing it. I notice there's another section in here. You've got to cut the rings out apparently, or the green piece here have got to be cut off. So that's only whilst it's being glued in position, so the ring stays in the right place. You've got some interior details on it. It's quite nice on its own with the interior detail. You've got the full ribbon on the inside as well. I don't know how much of that you will see, but there is a couple of big windows on either side of here as well, so you'll be able to see in this back end here. I'm not sure about this bit of detail down here, but this detail you will see. The tail wheel piece here, I'm not sure where you'll see that, but there is photo etch to go onto those pieces as well. So everything I can see here, there's a lot of detail on this. There's a decal for the instrument panel if you don't have the photo etch for it. A lot of this is being replaced. All this cabling is being replaced with photo etch. Same with the anchor. I believe the anchor is there. I've also got I've got the rear wheels, the main wheels in resin, and I've got a metal undercarriage coming for this as well. I'm just waiting for that to come in. I've got the metal undercarriage because I'm going to display this in a certain way. I won't say how I'm going to display it until I'm building it. I'll give you a little bit of a surprise when I've built it. Engine detail going together, quite nice again. Thing again about this is going to be how it goes together, how much filling is going to be needed, and all that sort of stuff. I can't really see too much about it. Oh, here's the thing: you can have it open or folded, wing section on it, and struts in, bottom wing on. What's this? Oh, these are the bottom wing going on there. The ailerons and flaps are on there. Couldn't think of that now for a second. There's a good engine detail on here. We'll paint up nicely as it is, but I've got a lot of extra photo etch to put on here. The wire harness is going on, and all sorts of things like that. All the bomb racks are going to be replaced with photo etch. So is the bomb bay. There's some outside detail panels to go on. Right, you can have the, I think some people are calling this a dustbin lid. It's a cover for the front gunner position. You can have it on or off. What I'm looking at here, I'll probably have it off because of the gun. I'll have that sticking up out the front of it. I'll have the rear open as well, rather than having it closed up. I'm not sure which guns I'm going to have, whether single or double on the rear. The prop, again, I think there's a couple of pieces for the prop photo etch, which are the front fixing nuts and washer. The glazing, again, I'm going to be using the open section of glazing so you can actually see inside it. All that lovely photo etch. Don't want to waste too much of it. Again, top wing here is whether it's folded or closed. Folded or open, sorry, not closed. And there's two different pieces for the folded wing section or the fully extended sections of it. All in all, it looks like a lovely model to build. Even if you just build it out the box without any extras, even if you don't put the wire rigging on. Yeah, so that's the instructions. And now have a quick look at the sprues. Mine's been in the box. It's not been bounced around in the house, but it has got bounced around in the post. So it's a good idea to have a quick look at it now. Anything doesn't look like anything's come off it. The box there. Look at the first section. Wings. We've got nice riblets in here. The canvas covered wings. A lot of raised details and recess lines on there. I can't see any. No, I don't think there's any recess lines on there, but there's a lot of raised detail. And the raised detail is actually where the wire harnesses fit on. Wire rigging, sorry, not harnesses. There's some nice recessed panel lining in here. Actually, I think that's a wooden decking type thing on here. Underneath we've got the internal ribs. Again, you probably wouldn't see those in here, but they've been put in. You can always put a glass side on it, or glass panels on the side, or clear plastic I should say, not glass, so you can actually see inside and see all the detail if you want to do that. I don't know what that is there on the rudder. There's something on the rudder there. I don't know whether you can see that there as a mark. It's not rubbed on plastic because it's on this side. That's the outside of the bag, so it's not that. It's got the same on the other side. I think that's just a flow mark on that one there. But there's nice canvas covering. Looks alright, looks really nice. That piece, another wing section here, which is got the open wing holder here and the folded wing holder here. Again, wings nice. There's a bit of mould release on this actually, I can see it. So there's going to have a good scrubbing before building. There's some nice raised details on this here. That's the front gun emplacement. Again, ribs on the underside of it. Probably you'll never see it. The dustbin lid has got recessed panel lines on the top of it, and it's got raised detail on the underside. So details both sides. If I'm right, I think these are the folded wing sections here. They're going to the wings when they're folded, so you haven't got the blank hole going up the end. All in all, it's looking like a very beautiful kit. Again, with a sheet with lots of small parts. The struts are in here, the wheels are on here. They're weight on. Oh, right, they're solid wheels, solid tyres, I should say, and they got weight on wheels or no weight on wheels on here as well. So if you've got them up, you can put that in there. Some nice fine detail here. Airfix is getting better and better every day. You know it, Betty. The older guys will know that reference. Tail wheel is very nicely detailed. Both of them. You've got the shroud and you've got the open version on there. So wheel hubs, a little bit of detail on them. There isn't much anyway on the wheel hubs. They were quite plain. All the bombs, rockets, not rockets, depth charges are on here, because it did do some sub hunting as well, as far as I've read in some of the literature I found online. Internal formers, they've actually got the holes punched in them now. Airfix did have a habit of just putting marks on here where the holes were, and you had to drill them out yourself on their older kits, but these have got the holes going right the way through, although they are a little blocked up here, but a small pin drill just popped through. A few seconds, a couple of turns, and it will clean that hole out. I think it's just a little bit of flash on the inside. Talking about flash, I haven't seen any yet. There is a small mould line around the edge of the tree. This part here has got a mould line around the middle, but it should be able to take that out quite easily. That's no trouble. Inside of the engine cowling, it looks like there's some details. Not a lot, but then again, by the time you get the engine on here, which is lovely detailed, you've got a nice lot of fins on here. Should take a wash and bring them up very nicely. Front and back. I'm actually looking for flash and I can't see any. Instrument panel, chair. Yeah, it's really looking nice. There's a lot of parts in here. And we come to the last plastic part. There's all the ribs in here as well on the boat section. All the ribs down the sides of each of the fuselage. A lot of rivet detail. A lot of rivet detail on it. It's very fine. If you're gonna build this, really you want to spray it, because if you try and hand paint this, you're going to lose all that detail. I don't know anybody who can really hand paint a very thin wash of colour over it. That's why I use an airbrush, because I can put down a very light colour on it, do it a couple of times, and I'm not obscuring the detail on it. Again, the base, you've got a couple of inspection ports on it. You've got a load of raised rivets on there as well. It's flush rivets down the sides. Again, the control surfaces, we've got ribbing on those as well. They're the top of the floats. Floats were on the other side, weren't they? I've seen those on the other bit there. The windows, the clear plastic. Come in here, just a quick look on these. Oh, look at that. Absolutely crystal clear. Oh, I think they're getting better with that. Oh yeah. There's a couple of depressions on this one, but I don't think it would matter too much. Looking at it, put it on a bit of writing. There's a bit of distortion on that flat window. Just where the plastic's cooled a bit. You might be able to polish that out. Same with the other window as well. Yeah, they both like it. Both side windows are a bit distorted in them. But apart from that, it really is crystal clear and nicely done. No spidering on the glazing as far as I can see. They've even got a windscreen wiper on there as well for the pilot. And other bits and pieces on there. All in all, very nice, very, very nice. What can I say? Well worth the money I paid for it. Decals again. They are I was going to say they are something, but they're not. Nothing on the box there. About this side. Yeah, there are cartograph details on here. It's got the little symbol just down on the corner here. Couple of CAD drawings on the side here. 3 choices of colours. 3 flying hours, and it's the number of this kit is A09183. All in all, loving this kit. So put that down there. Put those away, and that gets bent up. Right, we've got the colour sheets for here, which is Royal Australian Air Force one. Again, not bad, not bad. They do, I think they do a lot of Australian Air Force ones in Airfix. When they can, of course, obviously. 276 Squadron, Royal Air Force. The Devon one, 1944. I don't know when I'll do that one, or I'll do the 700. I know the 700. It's not as this has got quite a lot of yellow decals on it and that sort of thing. This one doesn't have that much decaling on it, but this is HMS Sheffield, 1941. Royal. It's the well, not Royal. It's the Navy Air Squadron. It's the ones they used on the ships. I'm not sure which one I'm going to be using. Probably that one will be the one I use. This one possibly is a possible. The Australian one, I don't think so. But looking at the sheets here, we got the rig and wire on here. Nice to see Airfix putting on the actual full rig and wire, where it goes, how it's supposed to be. It's nice. Also, the control cables are on here as well. So really, really nice. That's the Walrus Mark 1 from Airfix, 1/48 scale. Right, as you can see, it's come from Medards. It's the big headset for the Walrus. I'll have a look at that in a minute. Looks like I've got some 3B glass mats. These look like these are all FW190s. 3 different ones. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Didn't ask for them, they just got put in there. I suppose they're giving them away as a free gift. Oh, put them to one side. I'm just doing the steamroller. I've just done the just doing the front wheels, the front rollers on this. Right, these are always done up with a lot of tape. Well, one piece of tape, but it goes across lots of lines. Oh, I'm a member of a bunny club as well. For you older people that's know, who's been on my channel for a while, would know that. The new people wouldn't. Oh, look at that. Loads of stuff in this. And it wasn't too expensive either. What was it? 44 euros. 48 euros with postage. There's quite a lot of stuff here. Well, we've got the masks for the windows. Very useful. Seat belts. The proper set of seat belts for them. These are the nice steel ones printed. We've got the there's a couple in that one. Right, this is the interior items. 2 sets of photo etch in that one, and also this is a Bombay. Just one set of photo etch in there for that. And this is the bomb racks on the outside, and the engine detail as well on this photo etch here. So that's what I've got for this. I'm going to pop that back in there for the moment. Put that away. So you get quite a lot of stuff in there for that price. Meanwhile, got to get on with this Avon Porter steamroller. Been going quite well. I just got the bunker and all that to do here, which is my next job. So until next time, from me and Cara, see you all soon. Bye for now.